Alright, hello. Welcome to the feedback stream. So this is the 8th feedback stream for Noisepack. And yeah. So we will get started soon. Let me just do something real quick. Okay, I'm just finding the Alright. I'm going to make an announcement if this will let me. Oh my gosh. Okay. We are starting extremely soon, and I want to get straight into it because we have a very healthy batch of submissions today. So thank you guys. You guys are good. All right. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, essentially, first of all, we have Green Dragon. Idea 2, 30 seconds long. Let's get into it. So, first thing, the drums need to be a bit more present. So you can either do that by making the sidechain more harsher and just bumping the volume of the drums a little bit, or add a transient shaper or choose a more punchier drum. And with that little 8-part thing, I think you need to increase the highs a bit and reduce a little bit in the 200 hertz. Because it does sound a bit, not too much, but just a little muddy. Not really muddy. It just sounds unbalanced compared to the B part. It just needs more highs. Yeah, just more highs. I think some kind of like the idea is very good though. Like, I think you need a bit more effects like downlifters and stuff like that. But yeah, and probably like add some like more groovy perks, like like some Darbuka drums. There's lots of good Darbuka loops on Spotify. So you spell Darbuka or Darbuka like this, and you'll get like those bass house toms. I think these will work well for that. But yeah, sick idea. Now next one, Green Dragon. What's going on, mate? What's going on, mate? Real Green Dragon, trap yours. So just to reiterate how to copy your private tracks, you go over here and there should be a button here which says copy link. You click that button. So yeah, next week, buddy. Alright, grass. ID again and again. Alright, let's get into it. No. Okay. Let me play. There we go. Ooh. Some vinyl or something else along the line. Some like ambiance which like really hits that nostalgia feeling would works extremely well. Ooh, nice chords. Ooh. Yeah, you need a bit more ambiance. I think some like was good. Yo, Satisfied was good. Damn, 4 people already. All right. So what I say, probably add some like vocal granulator effects. Like get like a vocal, chuck it in a granulator, and like put it on C5, and like just mess with the positioning. You can get some crazy ear candy out of that, which I think will work extremely well for this. Oh, a little vocal thing you have going. I'm not sure if it's a vocal or not. Make that pan. Make that pan that impacted you like a truck. G. Yeah, so probably like make it a bit more level because you got like this very quiet section. You got this boom. Like you're not gonna. It's gonna shock the listener because you want the listener to have some. You want your song to have that sort of perfect blend between predictability and unpredictability. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. There is a. I think the clock has a bit too much height, so maybe just tone that down just a tad. But yeah. Oh, that vocal granulator thing I'm talking about. That's good. Probably make it more in the background and make it pan. There's lots of ambiance here, but it doesn't really sound as stereo as it could be because with these very ambiotic type breaks and stuff, you want there to be a shit ton of ambiance. You want to be not ambiance, stereo. You want it to be a lot of stereo, and essentially with that stereoness, excuse me. But with that stereoness, that's how you kind of like elevate that ambiance feeling. So yeah. Do you record these vocals? Sick. They do sound a bit detuned though. That's what I would say. Maybe add on to it, but yeah, probably. I think what would be cool. There's this plugin in Concat 7. It's free. It's a Jacob Collier's choir thing. Like it's like this choir plugin expansion pack of the Concat 7. It's really well. I think if you layer your vocals with that choir, it will work tremendously. I think you can play around with the stop, like get like a drop, like a. You know what I mean? Like, probably experiment with that. Because here's the thing, you got these drums and ear candy perks, which are like sort of aggressive, but then your actual like synths and stuff isn't that aggressive, and you kind of need them to be a little bit similar in terms of intensity. So either make the drums a little more chill or make the elements a little more aggressive. And ways you could do that, just add like a fat sub and like a, you know what I mean? Like that's what I would do. Mixing's great. Holy hell, this sounds better than my stuff. Yeah, as I said, like drums are very aggressive, but the actual synths are a bit too calm. Yeah, that was really sick though. Good job, man. Like that. All right, Color House shit with reflecting IRI. Final visual. So we got to. Oh my gosh, this is so relatable because you got final and then it's the version 1 of the final. So it is a final, and this is so relatable as a producer. And I think a lot of you guys can relate to it as well. Like far out, man. That's hilarious. That made my day. Download file. Nah. Let's listen. What I would add, because there's a lot of things with house tracks. With the intro, if especially with bass house, so like color house is basically bass house but with color. You know, like because bass house and color house, it's a dance genre. So at the intro, you kind of want the listener to like follow an element in the break where it'd be like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this groove. And usually the most common ways of doing it is just a little cowboy like do do do, or like a clock or something similar. Ira's absolutely cracked a color bass. I've had heard this before, but I didn't give as much. I didn't, give it as much attention to detail of it. Now I am. So, but yeah, like this is essentially a dance genre. So you want the listener to like kind of follow the rhythms. You got those claps there, but you need like something which kind of like that pulsating, because like what House of Noise was like boom, 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 and you kind of need something to accentuate that little boom, 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 you know what I mean? And sometimes it's through a clock or cowbell, something like that. That is a steady rhythm, like that doesn't change at all. The pluck is a little loud compared to the Reese. For my opinion, I would say make the Reese a little louder, or add like make that sub layer you have with the Reese a bit louder. That's what I think you did, because in case you guys didn't know, whenever you make a Reese, you add unison, and the fundamental of that Reese is, the sub, the very low bass note. And if that has unison, it's going to be phasing in and out. It's not going to sound good. So, yeah. You might want to. So, usually the pro tip is to cut that out and use a separate sub layer for it. So, with this, like boom, boom. I think what you can do, you can like do some like botanical sweeps, like boom, boom. Like build more towards it, and the stabs themselves sound a bit pretty weak. I'll probably layer them a bit more, and the drum, like it could be a bit punchier. So yeah, probably just make it punchy out of transit shape, make it a bit more subby too, and or just pick a different kick which fits. Like, because here's the thing that, like, I'm talking about this from my preference. To me, the kick sounds a bit weak. But what also could be contributing to that factor is that the elements with the kick, they're clashing. They're not being sidechained. So probably what I would do is sidechain those elements with the kick, because just sidechain can already make your kick extremely punchy. So yeah, that's usually what I would do, because when with the kick, like when you sidechain it to the drop to stop things from clashing, that doesn't just apply to the drop; it applies to everywhere, the break and everything. And I feel like you need to do that here too. Ooh. Build-up seemed a bit weak compared to the drop, so probably increase the energy in your build-up a bit more. And the easy way you could do it is just add more rises and stuff, like more effects. I feel like you got like this groove like and like I feel like in between you can add some like groovy perks like I feel like that rhythm like it is a bit of an awkward rhythm. if I was to do the rhythm of this, it would be like do 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 do, you know, not like do, you know what I mean? Because at least with that rhythm I just made, it like do 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 do. You can hear that there's a lot more room for groove and stuff like that. I just feel like this groove is just a bit awkward for a house track, especially with dance track. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, continue on with this. Like, even like with the scene, like that rhythm is also a bit weird too. Like, if I were to do that rhythm, like you know what I mean? Like, try and experiment with grooves. Like this groove, it's not bad. It's just a bit awkward. Because you have to remember, it's a dance genre. This is a dance genre. You want people to be able to dance to that. I don't think people are going to be able to dance to that as well. Like, yeah, nah. So it's not bad, but it can be improved on. Like, sound selection, mixing wise, bloody perfect. Like, chef kiss, mate. It's just the groove. 8-bit feels cool. Oh my gosh, this bass feels, man, it's so good. Probably in this section, like you got this is where the hi-hat comes in, you know? I feel like that's where like the standard drum machine hi-hats are like, you know what I mean? But, like, yeah, this track is more of a listen track, not a bad thing. I mean, yes, but I feel like it will be much more listenable if the groove was improved. It's not really something we'll dance to. I mean, yes, that is true, but the groove is a bit awkward, and it does sound a bit like it's lacking. DMA, yo, what's good? Okay, you should rewind a bit. I gave you some vital feedback. That's what I want to do. Like, yeah, like, cause, oh gosh, how do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of that? Wait a minute. Ah, shoot. Ah, there you go. All right, drag it. Came in just in time, dragging. Drag. I don't have an extended monitor, mate. I just have this one computer screen. But yeah, like you can keep the groove as it is, but this is just from my perspective. Like from someone who makes house, I would probably do the groove a bit differently. Like I just explained how I would do the groove earlier with my tremendous beatboxing. But yeah, let's continue on with this. Okay, that groove is nice. I think when the toms come in, it feels like when the toms come in, the kick isn't as punchy, so probably just sidechain it a bit. Like, you can more extend your free antivirus. Shut up, mate. So, probably what I would. So, probably what I would do with the toms, because, like, you don't have to sidechain an element, like, in a house track if it doesn't clash with the kick. There's many examples I could show right now. Actually, let me show one right now. If my thing doesn't crash, that'll be amazing. Okay, so we just move this here. Okay, so where the hell is it? Likes. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this. The bottom of my laptop's heating. Okay, but yeah, I'll change the room and like I said, you don't really have to like sidechain an element if it doesn't clash. It does feel like that the lag. Am I cutting out? But yeah, as I said, like you don't have to sidechain. If I can, yeah, this is the song right here. I recognize the name. If this could play, that would be bloody amazing. Oh my days! Am I good? Please be good. Please be good. Am I good? Is it working? Is it working? Okay, someone speak. Is it working? Is it working, please? I need to know. Is it working? Oh no. Let me check. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh my bad.